Hello, divas, diamonds, and dolls. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Femininity with Mama Gail. Today, let's talk about having feminine presence on a date. This request actually comes from a rare black diamond. Now, she's been consistently commenting on several videos, so I know that she's already in a committed relationship. So, we are going to talk about having feminine presence on a date when it's the first date, first couple of dates, or from the fact that you are in a relationship or even married. So we'll look at it from two different perspectives. Let's start with the new date. We get caught up in showing up in the physical appearance. Everything has to be tick and tack on point. Everything has to be in place, nice and firm, nice and perky, well fitted, well put together, as it should be. But in the same token, we get so caught up in the appearance, how we look, how we smell, what we're going to say. I'm not going to say anything foolish. I'm going to try not to speak as much. We get caught up in the process of the thoughts of being with whoever it is that we're going out on a date with, that we forget all about having feminine presence. And this happens because we are trying to control the date, which puts our little cute feminine selves in masculine position. Because a feminine woman should always be laid back, open to receive. We don't get prepared for a date to allow the date and the fact that we have a date to control us. We continue to flow and stay in feminine energy, feminine presence. So when we show up, we are not showing up in feminine presence because we're so worried about how the date's going to be, trying to control the date, trying to make sure that everything goes right. We say the right things, we do the right things, instead of staying in feminine energy and deciding that I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up authentic. I'm going to show up real. I'm going to show up free. And I'm going to show up confident. Because when you are already flowing in feminine energy, of course you're already well put together. You're already flowing in feminine energy. So when you show up in feminine presence, you show up in something that, first of all, he's not expecting. Second of all, you show up as your authentic self. He gets to know this is who you are. You show up free because you don't have any attachments. If this date goes well, then we are off to a great start. But if it does not go well, I'm not attached. I don't care what he has. I don't care who he is. I don't care what his name is, how big his name is, or how big his bank account is. What I care about is this is a date. This is me. I'm authentically me. I'm confident. I'm free. I am who I am. Show up in presence. He's going to be attracted to the fact that you are present. You're there with him. You're in feminine energy. You're laid back. You're open to receive. You are in the place of flowing in the beauty, the attractiveness of who you are without it being controlled. Of course you're going to show up fine as fine wine. Of course you're going to show up sensual and attractive because that is just simply who you are. But you must just show up authentic, real, confident, and free. Feminine presence. This is what is attractive And feminine energy, when you walk into a room, imagine walking into your date or getting into the car with your date or your date coming to the door to pick you up and you're already in feminine presence. He'll love that because it's different. Because you're not trying to control the situation. You're not fidgety and trying to fix yourself and all of the other stuff. You just are femininely who you are. And then from the other end of the perspective, we have the woman who's already in a relationship. We have the woman who's already married. She shows up for a date. She's mundane. She's redundant. You know why? Because I'm comfortable. This is my man. This is my husband. Tonight is date night. Why should I do anything different? Instead of showing up radiant, beautiful, alive. The thing for the woman in a relationship, the married woman, the surprise element is being mysterious. Not always showing up who you've always been, the way you've always been. When you show up in feminine presence, you take your mate for a loop because he already knows you. And he thinks that he already knows everything about you. But when you take the time to meditate and really get in the energy from the inside into full feminine energy and allow it to radiate and flow freely out of your confident, free, authentic, real, beautiful self, brother man will be like, this my girl, but she did something different. It didn't take a lot for you to be mysterious. All it took for you to do is show up in feminine energy. The married woman, add a little mystery in that relationship, a rare black diamond. Add a little mystery by showing up in feminine presence, laid back, open to receive. You're already gentle. You're already calm and nourishing. You already have calm energy. You already have a controlled, and when I mean control, I don't mean like a joystick control, trying to control the situation. I mean you have your feminine presence from within in a controlled environment. You have sweet energy and soft energy and radiant energy and confident energy and loving and nurturing and peaceful and attractive and, all your feminine energy already in you. That when you come to where the date is, when you're prepared for the date, you have an extra aura of radiance shining beautifully on you, in you, through you, and out of you. That your man that you already have. When you show up in feminine presence, you're showing up in a different twist. Not doing the same old thing. Oh, it's just date night with John. Oh, it's just date night. Oh, let's just get this over with. It's just date night. You're not adding anything. You're not giving anything. And your energy is saying, oh, we've been married 28 years. There's no need for anything to change. You bring the change. You bring the mystery. But anywho, show up in feminine presence, whether you're dating or in a relationship or been married 45 years. Do something different. You're a feminine woman. You harness all of this feminine energy, all of this beauty within you. Be creative. As women, we are creative. We have intuition and things of that nature. Use your imagination and show up in a beautiful way. Now, there's no cookie cutter way that's going to work for any relationship. But when you show up on a date in feminine presence, even though it's not the way that someone else will show up, but because you show up authentic, because you show up real, because you show up confident, because you show up free, that whichever way this goes, I'm detached. I am not attached to you and I have to have you. You're in feminine presence. You show up in full feminine energy. Other people are going to take notice because you're in feminine energy. You have something rare. You're a rare breed. You bring something different. You present something different. You offer something different. They're going to feel it. They're going to know it. They're going to see it. Dating, relationship date, marriage, date night. The power is in your hand, feminine woman, to bring feminine presence into your relationship. Do something different. Add a little mystery. Feminine presence on date night. A rare breed, a rare feminine, a rare black diamond. Excuse me. I hope that this video answered your question. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. This is Femininity with Momma Gail. Have a blessed and prosperous day, divas, diamonds, and dolls.